It's Tuesday, March 9th, 2010, and time for Live from the Future with Stuart Papp. Tonight's guest, Brian Posehn and Dawn Olivieri, with John Fulton and the Fulltones and Jesse Schneiderman at the Message Center. And now, your host, Stuart Papp.
Live from the future, my friends. It is official. We have too much show. We have too much delightful show packed. This show, you could lube up your screen and just shove it right up there. That's how amazing this show is. I have an erection full of pants, full of face, full of show for your general head area. That's what we have. We have two amazing guests tonight. I have comedian and heavy metal enthusiast Brian Posehn, and from True Blood, Dawn Olivieri. Look at these two. Look at that. That is a duo that you can go to bed with. And we did last night at the Hampton Inn. Chuck that up the to-do list. You guys, it is Tuesday, March 9th. We are live and interactive with you, dear viewers. We can't do this without you. So, Twitter, Live from Future. We have an instant message girl, and she's the greatest in the world. We love the nip-tastic Jesse Schneiderman. Jesse!
Oh. Hi, guys!
Yeah, Jesse.
I'm more of a woman now these days.
You are. You're more.
I should be called the I am woman or the I am lady.
Ooh, I don't like me no like. Something about that. I am woman. I think, wasn't that a song in the 70s?
I am woman, hear me roar.
Oh, giant unshaved bush coming right into my brain. Not good. And we have the Abercrombie Redux, Mr. John Fulton himself.
You're a Harvard weed dealer.
There he is.
Good to see you, Stu.
Stanverine's #1 best friend, Johnny Fultz, and looking fantastic.
Stu, great to be back.
You know what, John?
Missed you last week, bud.
We missed you as well. I gotta say, if I could get you a sponsor, I would like to get you sponsored by the Pattern Argyle, because it looks good on you.
Thank you, my friend.
You look great in Argyle. I mean, really good.
I don't like those solid colors. Give me the Argyle. I only play minor chords in Argyle all night long.
That sounds...
Minor chords in Argyle.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Thank you, my man. Back to you, Stu.
So we have two amazing guests, Dawn Olivieri and Brian Posehn. They have lots to talk about, and we're going to get to that in just a sec. Here's what we want from you guys. We're live and interactive, and how do we prove that? We want you guys to give us some suggestions. We're going to do Johnny on the Spot in a little bit. The way this works is you guys pitch some song titles to Jesse at the message board. So if you come up with a song title that does not exist, Johnny Fulton himself is going to whip that up in between guests. Genius on the spot for you, for your general head area. So Jesse, tell them exactly where to IM you and how to get it in.
I think they probably already know the
They
answer
don't
to
need
that
help
question.
getting it in with you.
Hey. Okay, so you're going to IM me at the stream.tv, that's spelled out, the stream.tv. Instant message me however you like, and that's how I'm going to get your song titles, because I'm not going to read them in the chat room. I just won't do it.
That is right. Look at you. What is this? Seinfeld, but the unplugged years? I gotta say, what is up with that cow? Yeah, Marriage Ref, by the way. Big. No, not happening.
Oh.
Is anyone feeling that show at all, Marriage Ref? I don't know why. Yeah, that one is horrible. And by the way, if anyone is...
Papa, though, I think he's funny.
Yeah, he's sort of like, he's like Seinfeld, but with like cancer or something.
Whoa.
Right?
Jesus.
In a way. You know, you look at Tom Papa and he's no Jerry Seinfeld. All right, that was a little dark, I will admit. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 30 seconds of IM names, and we're going to find out who else is in the chat room, and we'll be right back with the inimitable Brian Posehn. So, Jesse, John, you
take it away.
Take that one
I want to say
away.
what's up, first of all, to Wolf, who's watching for the first time live. He's seen the podcast. And Aliens, Aaron Knight's Altoid Axe, Andrew Arcatooth,
You're never gonna make it
Aspire
past that.
Pixel Basketball,
Hurry
Beneath
the
Everything
hell up.
Left, Makes the
Faster.
Blue
Just
Wings,
there's
Bob
too many.
Brady, Bash TV, Broken Sausage, Captain Milf Hunter, Chris Church, Condom,
Enunciate.
Craig Hayes,
Speed.
Cubits, Mac, Dan GC, Mom,
Projection.
Ken Schneider, Danny, Bull VT, De-Evolution, Derek
Jesse,
Kaufman,
hurry.
Diable, Dick Nam, Ditto, Doc Mock, Drink Moxie, Ent, Evil Monkey, Fogquad, Fat Lee, Dama, Phil Fan, Fish
Done.
Dick,
Well done.
Done.
Yeah, Jesse. All
a
right.
heart
So,
attack on that
lots of people in the chat room for Brian Posehn and Dawn Olivieri. Questions, get them into Jesse and in just a sec. But coming up right now, very excited. He is a regular on the Sarah Silverman program. He also has an album that is coming out on April 27th called Fart and Wiener Jokes. Please welcome my guest, Brian Posehn, everyone. Brian! Welcome!
Brian Posehn!
Wow, oh, look at that. You got some steel on that.
Heavy ring, that chunky ring.
Yeah,
you like
that's
that?
nice. When I get punched in the face later, I'm going to have a skull imprint on my
Why
forehead.
would I? What are you gonna do to get me to punch you in the face? Because I've never done that.
You heard about that three-way joke, right?
You're gonna try to make that shit happen?
I'm going to try. I'm going to post the video.
All right.
Brian, thanks so much for coming on. First, let's get to the quote that is on your MySpace. That guy is that guy. Which is it a T-shirt already?
No,
But it should be.
It's something I've heard, and that it's like the common interview thing when I do radio. That they're trying to describe me to their listeners because their listeners can't see me.
Right.
I think that's how it works
Right.
on
That
radio.
technically
I
already.
forget. But
Somebody
yeah.
does sketches at some radio.
And it just comes from kind of, that's happened to me a lot where I stick out in public, and a lot
You?
of times, yeah, because I'm
don't.
so massive, and then I've got this face attached to this goofy, massive body. And so a lot of times people will be like, God, and then they'll be like, oh, hey, why do I know that monster? And that sort of thing. But I've gotten that guy, like, and people will be excited to see me, but they won't know where they know me from. Like, and one that I get all the time is the Drew Carey Show, which I was never ever on, and I must have had. Well, my wife could attest to it. Maybe 1,000 people over the last 5 years that have come up to me randomly and gone, "You're hilarious on the Drew Carey Show," and I go, "Yeah, thanks." Because at first I go, "Oh, I was never on that," but then you wind up having this long conversation, and who wants to do that? So instead, I just go, "Yeah, awesome, thanks."
But the thing is, when they realize who you are, that you're like on TV and doing stuff. So it's like, street rapist. Oh, wait, no, I love that guy. Whereas you could also go the other way, where someone's like, do I know? Oh my God, that is that convicted criminal.
Yes.
So you have the good side of it.
Yeah.
Something I wanted to ask you on a personal note. Nerd is a term that you've used.
Yes.
And I watched the Conan interview,
myself,
right?
yeah.
And then there's geek, and then I remember, there was also dweeb
and dork.
Dork. But I feel like we all got dweeb and dork handled. That's like a complete lack of. But I'm trying to cross the great nerd geek divide. Can you elaborate?
I think a geek is somebody who's smarter than I am. I'm a nerd. I like things and I obsess over them.
Right.
And but I think a geek is somebody who's also good at something and has some sort of skill. With the computer, and I don't understand the computer.
So on the nerd-geek spectrum, you're much more in the nerd?
That's what I say.
But then you've got, the cool thing about you is you not only, by the way, you're living like every 13-year-old's fantasy. You get to, you make a great living. You get to be a comedian on a show that everyone loves. You get to do stuff like Coachella, and then you're friends with metal bands.
Yes.
So explain.
Done voices for video games. I've written comic books.
Right. I mean, this is
every nerdy thing. I haven't had sex with Wonder Woman because she doesn't exist, I found out, but every other nerdy thing you could ever want to do, I've kind of done.
And you've gotten a girl pregnant.
Yes.
Up top. that is how
with this guy.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about your penis. Right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. Yeah. Thought you were just generally referring to.
No, there's a little fella in there.
There's a small Mexican man in my pants.
Yes.
Pedro, after the show. But the metal stuff was growing up. Like, where do you fall? Did you watch that documentary about metal, about all the subgenres? The black metal, the thrash
Headbanger's Journey. Yeah.
Where do you fall in the metal world?
I'm an old guy, so I like the traditional stuff that I'm wearing.
Like
this band,
right.
And then I like a lot of thrash metal because I was around when it happened. And that's like my favorite style, pretty much.
Like who?
Well, the first ones were Megadeth and Metallica
Sure.
and the Big Four, Slayer and Anthrax. And,
But they're good though. They're
Yeah.
technically really good.
and then I go deeper. I like Testament and Exodus and all that old stuff. And yeah.
And what about like the dark Swedish like metal stuff where
Some
people
of
are
it-
dying and
Yeah, I
There's
like big choruses and I like
churches burning
yeah,
and stuff?
I can go with some of it.
Right.
A lot of that stuff is really poorly produced and
Yeah, and there's just like it's like
it's kind of too dark.
Yeah.
For me, like
Right.
I've always had sort of this line. where
Right.
I like it when it's theatrical, but when it seems like they're serious. Like,
Right.
Does this guy really like Satan? That's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you can talk about Satan if you're like, ha ha, I love him, you know. But,
Right.
but when it seems like you really love him,
Right,
it's like, mm.
right. I know. Well, there, yeah, you cross a line.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm here with Brian Posehn. We're live. It's a live interactive chat show with you, dear viewers. So why don't we go to some of the questions from the message board, filtered in by Jesse Schneiderband. Jesse.
That sounds wonderful. I've got a question from Sergeant Silent. Is it true that Brian and Patton Oswalt had a torrid love affair while on tour? I just read the
torrid.
questions.
They
Yeah,
wanna
I
know.
wouldn't call it a love affair. We just did it a lot.
Yeah.
There's really no love. It was kind of ugly.
Right.
Yeah. and
Is a backsstage hand job really a love affair?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think so, right?
No love at all between a guy my size and a little guy like that. Just it's just ugly.
I actually have a couple questions from people who emailed before because I twittered out that you were on the show as well as Dawn Olivieri, who will be on in a little bit. And some people were motivated enough to email in some questions. So while we wait for another from Jesse, FilmFan28 emailed me earlier and said, you being a heavy metal fan, what was it like being directed by Rob Zombie and the Devil's Rejects? I don't know what that means, or if they're just asking if Rob had sweet weed. Like, what was it like?
Being directed, well, I was already a fan of his music, and I was a fan of the first movie he did, House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yep.
And he's a great director, and he knows what he wants. And we were like, the main scene where I'm in, where I get shot, he plays it.
That's a good
He
setup.
plays it pretty real,
Right.
and it's really gritty and really ugly. But the set, you weren't like depressed or you weren't thinking you were going to get killed for real. It was still fun. You know what I mean? Like he kept it.
That's a snuff film if
Well,
you really
no,
are going to get killed.
But when you look at it, it
Right.
feels like a snuff film. But the set was really light, and
Right.
we're laughing.
Right.
And I have Kane Hodder, who played Jason in
Yeah,
a couple
right.
of movies. He showed me how to take a bullet to the face. And
Good skill to
and
know.
it's me and Rob Zombie and Kane Hodder standing out, in this field, and we're about to go in and shoot the thing, and
Right.
they're showing me, and it was just as a horror guy, as a metal guy too. It was just a total nerdy dream. I've
That's
always wanted
awesome.
to die in a horror film, and then to have Jason show me how to take a bullet to the face.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. Especially, it's better to have Jason show you how to take a bullet to the face than spread cheese whiz on a cracker.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
take something else to the face. Yes.
He teabagged me like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We have so much to get to with Brian Posehn. Let's go one more question from the chat room. Then we're going to watch a little clip from Sarah Silverman program. So,
Oh,
Jesse.
yeah, great.
Yeah. Set that one up in a sec. Do you have another good question ready
I
to go?
do. This is from Tightrope. How is his time on Just Shoot Me? Is David Spade shorter in real life?
Shorter than what?
I mean, first of all, this guy's 6'5". Second of all,
Right.
isn't, I mean...
6'6",
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Point
yeah.
six.
Okay.
The height of the beast.
That's right. That's right. So, do we even address that question? Is it? I mean, what
Is he tiny? Yes, he's tiny, tiny, tiny.
Right.
Like he's with me right now. And I'm not
He's
telling you where he is.
Yes. David Spade, butt plug edition.
Yes.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, a lot of people know you from Sarah Silverman program, which is on 10:30 Comedy Central. It's really funny. I think most comedy geeks and just people in general love this show because it's got everyone on it. And this is a particular episode. Do you want to set it up for us so it makes a little
Yeah,
sense?
well, it's another one of our like messed up passive-aggressive arguments that me and Steve, our two characters, have, and this one, I wind up injuring my finger, and he makes a song about my finger. I would injure it while I'm practicing with my band, and telling him he can't be in my band, my cool band.
Right.
And then I injure my finger, and he makes a song about my finger that winds up being way popular than anything, way more popular than anything I could have done.
Right.
And
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's watch the clip.
Can somebody explain to me why this song is playing?
I forgot to tell you. I posted the song on Twitter, and it became an overnight sensation. He tweeted it.
Excuse me, sir. Which way is the sky?
Brian, I know you hate me, but this is so cool.
Yeah. All right.
It's a pretty easy acting gig. Like half the scripts are just then Brian gets annoyed, and then I just have to make a.
You just simmer. You can make a career on
I
simmering.
can simmer forever.
Oh.
Still simmering.
God damn, that's some good simmering.
Yeah.
I feel like you could be a sideshow like Coachella, and on the main stage, Brian Posehn simmers. You could just
The simmering bearded man.
the simmering man. All right, I have like a little game that I want to play with you before we get to a little useful bit. So, did this one with a horror director called Ty West. He did The House of the Devil.
Oh, okay.
And he was on this show in October.
I haven't seen that. I hear good things.
I hear great things.
Yeah.
It's like 87% on the tomato meter, which is pretty much a gold standard.
Right.
Like, if you could do that.
If you go by that.
We did this game with him back then, but since you're a big fan of horror, and since Dawn Olivieri, who will be up shortly, she's actually also in a horror movie too, and many other things, True Blood, and was on Heroes. We're going to do a game right now with Brian Posehn called Horror or Porno. John?
Horror.
Horror or porno, scary or sexy, get 'em or spread 'em. Horror or porno.
Yeah! John! Boom! God, I gotta hear that one
I want
more.
to hear the second verse.
That's all I have.
Wait, hold on. Here we go. One more time.
Do one more time?
Yeah, I just gotta hear it again.
I've never said it. That's the first time I'm saying it here. Horror or porno, scary or sexy, get 'em or spread 'em. Horror or porno.
Yeah! Got a lot, right? You want to kind of keep going.
That's good.
I like
intro.
get 'em or
It's been a
spread 'em.
while.
That could be another shirt too. Get 'em or spread 'em. All right. So this is very easy. Is it a horror movie or a porno?
Okay.
Midnight Meat Train.
Horror.
Yeah, 1 for 1. All right, here we go.
And a porn. Oh.
Dracula's Dungeon.
I'm guessing a porno.
Porno, 2 for 2.
Yeah, wow.
Woo! I love the clapping.
knows
Like,
every
oh yeah,
word.
oh this is admirable. Dark Intruder.
Both. Horror.
Okay, horror is right. 3 for 3. Man. All right. Vampiros Lesbos.
Horror.
Yes, that is right, man. I know I'm banging. All right.
It.
I can already read Brian Grandma's notes to me. Stop banging the table. Okay, I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, here we go. If we could get the fist pump with the simmer, I would be a nerdgasm. All right, here we go. Horror at the Wax Museum. Horror at, not horror, but horror at the Wax Museum.
Horror. No.
Porno. It's a porno. It just foiled you.
They tricked me.
But is it a horror porno?
No, horror at the Wax Museum. I'm assuming it's not fuzzy bunnies, right? Like, there's nothing. All right, Demons Within.
There is a horror film. Similar.
Demons Within.
Porno.
Porno's right. He's back on top. All right, we got 3 more. Satan Lake. Satan Lake. God,
I'm hoping it's just a horror film because I don't
actually
get the porno connotation.
It's a porno. It's a full-on porno. Oh, look it up.
Oh, is that what you call it? Oh, never mind.
All right, we got 3
That's
left.
when you squirt.
Oh, that would. Yes. Satan's misting. Shocker.
Oh, horror.
Classic. Easy. Horror. Okay,
Yeah,
here we
yeah.
go. 2, The Climax.
Can I simmer about that one?
Can we get a slow push on that simmer?
The Climax.
The Climax.
It's got to be a horror or porno. Horror film.
Horror film is right. All right, and last one. By the way, you could also you can get. All right, here we go. Last one. Case of the Full Moon Murders. Case of the Full Moon Murders.
Well, that's like the shittiest porno title, if that's a porno title.
That is a porno title. Yeah! And that's how we do horror porno. John, take it away.
Yeah. Drown it or pound it, scary or sexy, get 'em or spread 'em, horror or porno.
He added a line. All right, Brian Posehn has a brand new album called Fart and Wiener Jokes. It's out April 27th on Amazon.com. It's on RelapseRecords.com.
That is awesome. You did that without smiling or cracking. Like, I can't
Well,
even say fart and wiener jokes. I called it that, and I can't say it without laughing.
Wait, do you want to give your plug? Say it seriously, like simmer. Give me a simmer into a fart and wiener jokes out April 7th. Here we go.
It's just the driest comedy. If you like comedy, you should check out my new comedy record called Brian Posehn's Fart and Wiener Jokes. You can get it on Amazon. That's like if you like humor or laughing.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. All right. Brian Posehn, we have Brian Gramo. I'm asking, where are we time-wise? I'm going to rely on you.
I believe he's going to show us a trick.
All right. We have one more thing.
I'm dying to get to Dawn, but I'm loving
Brian. All right. Coming up very shortly, Dawn Olivieri coming up. She's on True Blood. She was on Heroes. She is amazing. She'll be up very shortly, so get your questions and comments ready. Brian Posehn, before we let you go, and by the way, what a great guest.
Thank you.
We're going to do our final bit that you had proposed in your pre-interview questions. You want to clarify?
But first of all, you guys ask if I have any skills, and I don't.
Okay.
So I mean, I could show you. I'm a new dad, so I could show you how to put a diaper on a screaming baby while he's standing and peeing on you. I can do that, but that would be hard to do here. So I went old school. And yeah, now you can tell.
All right. Yeah. So he went old school, and this bit is called Dirtbag DIY. We even have a song for it.
We do?
I've never heard of it. Oh, you don't have a song
I think we
for
do
it.
have a song.
Dirtbag DIY. Oh, say the dirtbag DIY. I say dirtbag DIY. This is the bit for you.
Great song!
All right. I will turn it over to you, Brian Posehn. Clearly, the road has served you well in getting high.
I don't know about that. No, see, I'm a road comic, and I know how to open beers when you don't have a beer opener, that sort of thing, in a hotel room. And then I can also make a pipe if you want to smoke tobacco.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a win-win.
If you like smoking tobacco and you usually roll it, but you forgot your rolling papers and that whole thing. So what you do is you take the toilet paper roll and you make a hole in it like I did with these scissors, but you normally wouldn't have scissors with you. You would figure out some other sort of thing.
Sure.
And then you take the tin foil. Can we do this quickly?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
He'll work the camera for you.
All right.
Here we go.
Then, I guess
He's shaking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's exciting.
Yeah, there we go. Poke a little hole, and then you take your tobacco, of course,
right,
and slam it in there.
and
you're a dirtbag MacGyver. You've just done something very stony in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, dirtbag DIY. Nicely done. All right, I'm gonna use this after the show, or maybe during. If I could get one more plug and one more question from the chat room, just to let everyone know we're live and interactive, and then and we'll get Brian Posehn on his merry way wherever he has to go. But if it were up to me, you would never leave, and I mean that in a cryptically sexual way.
Let's do it is up to you.
All right, go ahead. Question.
Okay, this is from Aaron Knights. How much maintenance do you have to give to your beard?
Ooh. Really? Does it look like I do anything to it? I wash it with a rock and a piece of soap. That's all. Like once a month.
I'm going for, all right, so there we go. I have a question from Aspire Pixel beforehand. What is Brian's most awesome or elaborate homemade smoking device? I think we just saw it. But do you have like a...
Well, when True Romance came out, I doubt I was the only guy to make a honey bear bong, just like my hero Brad Pitt, my stony hero.
Right.
Yeah. I made one of those. That was the last time. Right. I'm a grown man. I don't do that kind of crap
don't have
anymore.
like the double barrel graphics.
No, I go to a place and buy it instead of making it.
Yeah. All right. One more question I actually got from your Facebook fan page. Evan Jocelyn wants to know, are you doing shows in Connecticut or whatever? So talk about, like, you just did you were up in San Francisco.
Yes.
And you did 4 nights, 5 nights?
6 shows and 4 nights, yeah.
Okay. And are you going back on the road this summer?
Yeah, I'm on the road all the time, sort of perpetually. I'm in St. Louis coming up. I'm in Florida. Nothing on the books for Connecticut, but build an improv there or a Funny Bone or a Zanies, and I'll come play it.
That's all right. All right. How about a big hand for Brian Posehn? Yeah.
Brian.
Everybody, fart and wiener jokes. April 27th. Amazon.com, relapserecords.com. Brian Posehn, one more time. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it, dude. Awesome. All right.
Great guest.
We're gonna go over to John and Jesse so we can do Johnny on the spot. So John and Jesse, we gotta get our instant song for the viewers.
We've got so many people were freaking out about Johnny in the Spot and sent me so many instant messages. One that I particularly really like.
Let's talk here. What do we got?
This is just one that I thought was interesting from Aaron Knight's Tale of the Dirty Foreskin.
Tale of the Dirty Foreskin.
I don't know.
I don't like that. I think I already have one. What about Honey Bear Bong?
Honey Bear Bong is a good suggestion.
Yeah, so we'll do Honey Bear Bong while we hear some more. Honey Bear Bong gonna save the day in a hotel room in Arkansas. Honey Bear Bong. That was that one.
Good song.
Honey Bear Bong gonna save the day. I like that. All right, what else?
I'm not really gay despite how I talk.
Well, that's true. So I'm not gonna do that.
How
Wait,
much?
I'm not. What do you? That sounds like a Michael Bolton title. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really gay, despite the way that I talk. I'm not really gay, or am I? All right, that's good. Extra short songs tonight.
How much gel is in Stu's hair?
How much gel is in Stu's hair?
From WestJet.
I want to hear that song.
Let me see here.
One more.
Oh, really, Stu? You gonna tell me what to do? It's my time up here,
more.
bitch. How much Stu? No, let's get even. How much gel's in Stu's hair? A lot! A lot! I wouldn't shake his hand when his hand's in his hair because his hand will get you hairy down there. All right, that's it.
Oh,
What else?
all right.
That's not
nicely
appropriate. Fade enough.
done. Indeed.
One more.
What? No more.
Oh,
no
damn
more.
right.
We'll come back
Posehn,
to
the
you guys.
nicest Satanist ever.
All right. We have a lot
No.
of show coming up in right now, actually. She is on True Blood, was also on Heroes, stars in a ton of movies that we're going to talk all about. Please welcome my guest, Dawn Olivieri, everyone. Dawn, welcome.
Yeah. Your guest, you're so possessive.
Well, I did.
I
Yeah.
hate guys
I
like
did-
you.
Hey.
What's up?
I like that. You greeted me with the. Hi. Wow, we just had a little moment there.
Oh my God.
It was
Things
good.
just got
Done.
sexy.
Oh, I want to introduce
have a
you again.
cigarette?
Wow. Dawn.
I'm pregnant.
Really? Already?
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, it's mine.
I'm sorry.
That was. So you are on True Blood, which many people love, and a lot of people are going to be yippity yapping about that. But you also were on Heroes. Well, tell a little bit about your character on True Blood right now.
Well, True Blood, I play the sister of Alcide Herveau, which he's the pack-leading werewolf.
Yes, they all are.
Right.
Right.
And Sookie's new love interest.
Indeed.
Right, and I'm actually a beautician. So if you can put those two together, motorcycle biker, beautician / werewolf family, sister. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of those things rolled into one.
And an interesting bit of trivia. The actor playing Alcide is actually my ex-boyfriend in real life.
Really?
Whoa.
Oh. That,
Dude, and we don't talk.
oh, that's even more awkward.
So fun.
Right, go to the craft services, you're like,
What's up?
I'd like some crackers. So you, in addition to all this, and we'll get right back to True Blood in a little bit, but you were just backpacking in Peru,
I was.
which is apparently a country. Tell me about the trip. What was that all about?
Wow.
Drug muling again? Up
Huge.
top.
Made a lot of money.
That's
more
what I
than
like to
acting.
hear. What was that all about? Why were you there?
To find myself.
Did you?
No, I'm just kidding. It was for drugs. No,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, actually, I've traveled so many places, and I've done the luxurious trips, and I've just done every type except for backpacking, and
Right.
it's a different experience.
Right.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough, and you're carrying a lot of shit on your back.
Right.
Kind of like you are in LA, but it's different. You know what I
Right.
mean?
How
But,
long were you down there?
A month.
A month?
Yeah, it was supposed to be
backpacking?
even longer, but managers hate when you leave for months at a time.
Wow. You were just like, I wonder what it's
Yeah.
like to be down
Yeah,
there. Like,
you know, I mean, I did Machu Picchu, which is
Okay.
interesting because even 2 weeks after we did that, there were these mudslides, and 5,000 people got stranded on Machu Picchu for 4 days.
hilarious.
Oh, I wish I was there
Oh,
for
not
that.
good. Oh, not
How
good.
much fun would that have been?
But the thing
right?
is, if you're on the top, at least you know if you gotta go pee, it's gonna go down Machu Picchu.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the bottom.
Like, what are 5,000 people doing on the top of Machu Picchu?
Well, that's what you do. You climb to the top. Huayna Picchu is the name
tall
of the
is it?
tallest, really tall, thousands of feet.
Yeah, it's really. Yeah.
You can quote me.
Can you not ask our guest question? I'm sorry.
She's giving John the evil eye.
Yeah.
What?
She's given.
It's true. I don't like.
No, it's this side. This is my evil side. You have the evil side. This is my good side.
I
It's
just thought we were
sweeter.
off to a bad start. That's
So how
Too
many?
young.
So going back to True Blood, and I'm sure there's already a ton of comments and questions for you about it. How
Don't
many?
forget to IM them to me.
Yes.
Instant message.
Right. Thinking will not work.
It will not work. How many episodes have you taped of True Blood?
So far, one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
One big one.
Yeah,
And
we have a
where do you
huge
guys? Where's the production?
Well, I was on location for that at Alcy's apartment.
Okay.
That's where we were, which is right in Hollywood.
Okay. Nice.
So there's a werewolf that lives in Hollywood. It's my ex-boyfriend.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Right. And so, and what else is like coming up down the pike? Do you guys have a lot more episodes?
Oh, well, for sure,
Yeah.
but can't really talk about that.
Okay. You
But
can't. It's locked.
Yeah, they're strict about that information leakage. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
or
track
leakage in
that
general.
right back to you and kill you.
Ouch. All right, we have questions here, and I'm going to get to this in 1 second. You were also in a horror movie, is that right?
A horror movie?
Horror.
Porno. Oh wait, no, we're not playing the game.
Actually, we're gonna do a little
Why?
game
Why
right
do I
now
do
with
that? I
you
always blow
because
my
you're in a
spot.
horror movie called
I have to
Dozers.
take my
Is that
hair
correct?
down. I think I changed my hairstyle 5 times waiting to come on here. I just can't decide.
Okay.
Yes.
It looks great. You're in
Thank you.
Dozers. All right. So since horror was kind of like the sub theme of it, we're gonna do a game with you, Dawn Olivieri, right now called Horror Virgins. John, how about a song?
I'm gonna bomb.
Version horror. We'll find out right now when the game comes on. Horror versions.
All right. So a lot of big A-list Hollywood stars have gotten their start in a horror movie.
Are you
Interesting.
telling my future?
I could be. So you have to guess which actor was in the movie.
Oh, I already lose.
You don't know any of this?
I'm so bad at
You
these.
watch movies?
Names. I can't remember names. I can't remember numbers. I don't know it. Yeah.
Wait, you can't remember names or numbers?
Just dialogue. If it's in my script, I can remember it because I'm getting paid for it.
This is actually in your script for tonight. We're actually doing a show.
I didn't
So
get the
imagine
script.
this is
Okay.
Okay. All right, just
Okay.
try it.
Can
just
I
try
play
it.
a game with no names? You're not ready for that. Okay.
A game with no names.
Weren't we supposed to approve everything, publicists? No, it's okay. Go.
All right, I'm going to try it.
I'm so stressed out.
Here you go. Just try. All right. Leprechaun, 1993.
Lucky Charms.
I'm looking for the name of an actress. Is it Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie, or Bruce Willis? Which actress is
Well, you
it?
said I'm looking for a name of an actress. So
I'm
gonna
trying
rule
to help
out
you here.
Bruce Willis. Thank God I have some intelligence. So what were the first two again? Angelina Jolie,
And-
Leprechaun. Those don't go together. What's the first
And
one?
Jennifer Aniston.
I'm gonna go with that.
Jennifer Aniston.
Thank
You're
you.
right.
Yes.
There you go. Look at the support.
Well, I didn't know it was multiple choice. That works for me.
Okay, so will you do one more?
Yeah.
Will you just one more?
Yeah. No,
Dawn
I mean, I'll
Oliver-
do more. I'll go.
Okay,
I'll go
all right.
down.
We'll
Let's
go
do this.
3. We'll go 3 max. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Return to Horror High, 1987 movie. You have 3 choices. Is it?
87?
Okay,
Really?
it's a year, okay? Bruce Willis, Brad Pitt, or George Clooney?
What was the name of the movie again?
Return to Horror High.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
It's true. It was it George Clooney, Brad Pitt, or Bruce Willis? Bruce Willis making a lot of appearances.
I'm gonna go Brad Pitt.
No, George
I
Clooney.
mean George Clooney.
That's what we're right. 2
Yes!
out of 2.
I'm so good at this game.
All right, one more since you're already winning.
Oh my God,
you're
can I have a
winning
drink?
this game.
Where's that toilet roll thing?
All right, here we go. Last one.
Okay.
All right, Critters 3.
Ooh,
It's
that
a
sounds
movie,
like a blockbuster.
1991. Critters 3 starred one of these 3 guys. Zach Galifianakis,
Give me a girl in the multiple choice.
Angelina Jolie,
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who
Critters
was the first
3.
one?
Bruce Willis.
No, it
Zach
wasn't.
Galifianakis.
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio!
Yeah, that's what I say. You got them all right. See, you should have been.
I love this.
Right?
What's the next game?
No, that was it. That was the game. We have like 10 of them, but
That
you know.
game was boring.
What? We slave for that.
I watched online all these interesting games of people doing things that were so exciting, and I'm like, what's my game gonna be? What's my game gonna be?
I
That
know.
was my game. That's the game you gave me.
But you gave me sarcasm in the pre-interview. What was I supposed to do,
It's
Oliveri?
on my memo.
What
That's
was I
what
supposed
come
to
with.
do?
It's like
You
my
said-
name and sarcasm. That's just who I
But you
am.
said
My middle name is actually sarcasm. Dawn Sarcasm Olivieri.
Here's how you answer one of the questions. I could give you one of my special skills, but that's not sexual innuendo. LOL.
I think your hair gel is seeping into your brain, and it's messing with your perceptive skills.
It could be. All right, we have one more little thing we're going to do with you, but right now I want to ask you about...
Nothing I do is little.
Good. I want to ask you about Boy Toy. Fairly Brothers. Tell us.
Yeah, that's
Boy
gonna be
Toy.
good. This is gonna be really funny.
Well, tell us more.
I don't know, I haven't shot it, so I got nothing for you.
Well, when are you shooting it?
In a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
And where are you guys shooting? East Coast?
Here, no.
The Fairley Brothers love to shoot on the East Coast.
Apparently not for this one.
And so what's your role in Boy Toy?
I play the best friend of a confused young girl. I am equally as confused. I chase after men that are not very into me.
Into you.
Thank you for helping me
You
with that.
chase after men.
So it mirrors
not,
my real life quite accurately.
You chase after men who are not interested in you.
Only men that are not interested in me.
Priests, gay men, who are you chasing
Doesn't
after?
matter. If you are
Priests
not
and
into
gay.
me, I am like, give it to me. Do you know what I mean?
John Fulton over there.
Make a note.
He does. He knows exactly.
See?
So not into you right now.
Yeah. Well, there's the difference. I can tell when it's fake.
Don't worry about it.
I want to ask about Drop Dead Gorgeous, but I also want to get
okay.
comments and questions from the chat room because we're live with Dawn Olivieri.
Good ones.
And so many people are fans of True Blood and Heroes and these movies that are coming out, so I'm going to give it over to the chat room. Comments and questions, and even Brian Grandma, look at him, he's all excited back there.
Brian Graham.
One
Brian
of the
Grandma?
few reasons I continue to watch Heroes, I crap you not, it was you, miss. It was you.
You.
Wait, is
One of
that
the
you
few
talking,
reasons.
or is that someone that wrote?
No, he's
No.
actually
Everyone
talking
knows
to you.
I am a Heroes fanboy extraordinaire, and there were so few reasons to continue to watch the last season, and I
well, you're
stuck with
obviously
it.
into me, so we can't date. But thank you, though.
I
Thank you
never
so much.
liked that show, Heroes.
No,
I thought,
you
like,
ruined it, though.
why
You
don't
ruined
you ruin it for the season? Why continue at NBC?
Well, you know what? It's funny because I've had a lot of people say that to me, so my ego's like this big now.
Right. Okay. I was trying to give you. I'm not feeling it. All right, you, Jesse.
It's fake again.
Okay, we got a question from Tightrope. How is working with Robert Knepper?
Robert.
Robert. Did I say it wrong?
Robert Knepper.
Never.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna do
He
it.
was amazing. I have a great, very long story, but I'm going to try to make it really short.
Who is Robert Knepper?
Robert Knepper, he's teabag, which is a word you've already used tonight.
Yes.
So Robert
I think
Knepper
I used it as a
was
verb.
Teabag. Okay, so this is different.
Okay.
Teabag on Prison Break is what he was. He was the creepy
Teabag.
serial killer guy.
Right. I think serial killer just obviously implies
I'm
creepy.
so into
There's
that.
not like he was that hot serial killer.
No, you could be. I mean, that they both mean the same thing.
Okay.
I think it's
Really?
the confidence. Yeah, serial killers. they have some
Here's what
crazy
you I
confidence.
foresee.
They want to kill you. It's so exciting.
In your future, you're gonna date a prisoner. Absolutely.
Well, that's in the past, so
Okay.
you're done. Check.
Already done.
Yeah, Robert Knepper though, we met on the at the audition before either of us had the job, and he came in and auditioned for the part of Samuel.
Yep.
And he goes in. I'm sitting on the floor because I'm just a mess and I just do whatever I want.
You
And
a mess? I don't see it.
Crazy.
I don't see it.
So he goes in to do his audition, and I listen to the door, and there's maybe 5 or 6 girls. You know, they're all there, they're all tight, their boobs are like this, and
Right.
I'm just on the floor
No,
again.
go
right.
on.
So then I'm go on, and I'm up against the door listening to him because he's so amazing. Just
Mm-hmm.
his voice, and he just commands the words, and oh, it was so sexy.
Right.
So I'm listening, right, and the casting director opens the door, and I do the fall in. The
Did you
sitcom
really?
fall in.
That's
He does that.
hilarious.
You watch that, you're like, that never happens. Well, that happened to me. I did that, right? So I stumble in a little bit and then go back out because it wasn't my turn yet. And he finishes and he comes out. And but before all this happened, he was signing in and he said hello in his voice. And I said,
Ooh.
and then 2 minutes later he goes and he works on his stuff. And I go, God, you have such a great voice. And he looks up from his work and he says, how are you listening to my thoughts? Which is so interesting because
Wait.
that's what I got to do on the show.
Whoa.
Sort of
Thank you.
fun.
Waiting for
Well
that.
done. All right.
So then he, you know, no, I said, no, you said hello and you walked in. And he, oh, okay. So he goes and does his thing. I listen, I fall in, he comes back out, he leaves, and I go in and I do my thing, and I'm amazing, obviously, because I got hired. And then I leave, and he's in his car, and he's waiting for me, and he goes, I don't know why I'm still here, but I just thought, you're so interesting, I thought I should know you. Whoa. Slash, I want to have sex with you. But you know what I mean?
And
it was
now
just so,
you're
it was
with
exciting for me.
child?
And I said, yeah, I'm pregnant.
What a good story.
I know.
All right. All right.
Teabag.
We have limited time. DawnOlivieri.net, by the way, is your website.
Yep.
.net. I'm just I'm telling you.
Because someone took
I didn't know you knew.
DawnOlivieri.com.
Oh, I have it. It's mine, actually.
Well,
if you want to buy it.
there's porn on it,
And
so take it off.
Okay. All right. Whatever I and Jesse and John do in our spare time and post to DawnOlivieri.com is our business.
I will fight you.
Whatever. All right. We have to run the gauntlet with Dawn. You're the only guest.
What does that mean?
That means you have a 59-second gauntlet to answer all our questions. I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Actually, do we want to take some action on this? Some
I think
hot
she can do
action?
it.
You think she can do it?
I'll take the hot action. I'll
All
take
right.
the heat.
I want hot action.
I want
Okay.
the heat.
So in order to do this, you have 59 seconds. Oh, we're getting some dough here.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. We're not allowed to online gamble, but here's what we'll
You
do.
dropped your life savings.
Hey, I don't have life savings, so that'll start it.
Mine.
All right. I'm like, I have money in my savings account. I'll take it. Awesome. I'll put it towards the credit card. All right.
No,
here's what we're gonna do. You have 59 seconds to answer all these questions. 20% of our guests get this. 80% fail miserably, and I mean miserably. Like we've had people attempt on their life here. All right. Are you ready to run the gauntlet?
Don't make me any more
John,
nervous than I already am.
set it up. Go for it.
59 seconds.
This is to make you more nervous and fuck up.
59
worry, you can do it.
59 seconds.
Don't worry.
Shut up!
All right.
Don't talk over my songs or you will be
It's
as
coming back to me in a
bad.
second. I have a longer segment than you.
Yeah. Wow.
snap.
Wow.
Let's
Did
go.
we just throw down?
You
know what?
This right now. Here, don't take my
what?
mic off.
I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know.
I think I'm taller than him. It's fine.
He's genuinely upset. He's
John's
genuinely.
like 7 feet.
Don't ruin that Argyle, buddy.
Yeah. Wow. Don,
No, I just for fun. I just do that for fun.
Don, you have polarized the show. By the way, do you play guitar? Because we need a new
happens.
guitar player.
Yeah, actually, I
Okay,
do.
good. All right, good.
I just make it up as I go along, but I'm really good at that.
59 seconds. Here, don't you start.
Don't look at me.
He's trying to mad dog you.
Don't you look at
What
me.
is happening?
I'm
You,
pregnant
that
again.
camera. Let's go. Triplets.
I can't look
All
at
right,
myself. There I
LV,
am.
count it in 3.
3, 2, 1, go.
What is your porn star name?
Sandy Orange Blossom.
Most embarrassing moment in your life?
Oh, my skirt fell down in a parking garage.
In high school, I was.
Lonely.
Biggest star you've ever met?
I don't know. Michael Jackson.
Biggest jerk in grade school?
Oh, this guy that dumped me on Valentine's Day.
Song playing while you lost your virginity?
Ooh, Life is short.
One thing on your iPod?
Beck.
Rather be Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe?
Ooh, Audrey Hepburn.
Date Elvis or Sinatra?
Sinatra.
Gift of flight or be a billionaire?
Flight.
Title of your memoirs?
And it begins.
Place you go to think?
My head.
Worst guy's name?
Ex-boyfriend.
High school sneakers?
Converse.
Favorite charity?
The homeless guy on the side of the road.
My career is like breakfast because?
I love bacon.
Yeah! No! Did she get it? DawnOlivieri.net. True Blood. Drop Dead Gorgeous.
My God.
Please give a big hand to Dawn Olivieri, everyone. Yeah! All right. We have a special treat. Please stay here.
I love
And
cupcakes.
we are going to do shout outs and everything with Dawn. But we have very quick time to do the bit that is sweeping the nation. Everyone's favorite, Jesse included. It is time for Strictly Platonic Yanni!
I don't wanna date you. I don't wanna rape you, Dawn. It's strictly platonic. I don't wanna slow dance. I don't wanna romance, Dawn. It's strictly platonic, strictly platonic, strictly platonic. Dawn, don't talk over my songs every
That's
All
a
right.
long edition.
We have to power through this. Don, will you hang here? And okay, so Strictly Platonic. We go onto the Strictly Platonic section of Craigslist and find ads that seem like they're anything but. First one, title reads, Kick in the Nuts. I'm good looking, athletic, and a little kinky. I have a pick upon request, just looking for a few kicks in the nuts. That's real. This is all real. Number 2, closeted crossdresser seeks shopping help. I am seeking a woman to help me shop in women's stores. I am too shy and don't know enough to buy the right things. I just want the basics for now. All right.
He's too shy.
All right, we got more. Hangout buddies. I'm more interested in making a friend, someone to go out and do things with. Movies, drinks, and sure, if there's mutual attraction, then sex. For the record, I'm a bottom.
Oh! Thanks for putting that in.
All right. All right, yes, I'm telling you. All right, who wants to go streaking? See, you got to start streaking on the show. I am 25-year-old male looking for people to go streaking with, girls or guys, though I will not go streaking alone with guys. This is just for streaking and streaking only. Nothing sexual whatsoever. Just good, clean, naked fun. That's it.
Can you respond to him with my name?
We can respond to him. Dawn Olivieri says she wants to date.
Check.
Need a teacher for sexual competence. This is in the strictly platonic section. Need I remind you? 6 feet tall, inexperienced, hung. All right, we got 3 more. They're so good. Sexy stripper wanted. Okay, now I know what you're all thinking. Some dude is a perv, right? Turns out these girls are not only racist, they're also misdirected. We are 2 cute chicks bored and watching movies at our new apartment. What is this, the Hills? Come dance for us. What? Or at least just be our eye candy. Your requirements: white, at least 6 feet, sexy, and intelligent dog. Like some, okay. I'm sorry.
Not girls.
I'm telling you for real. 2 more. New to swimming, need a swim partner. Just looking for a normal dude to go swimming with. All right, and last one. This is all for Schneider Pants. All for you, Schneider Pants. Listen and no laughing. Cunnilingus addict won't quit.
Oh, I might need that for that one.
And it reads, hell, there are worse things to be addicted to. No, I don't need your pacture.
What?
I'm not kidding. No, I don't need your pacture. What? Misspelled pictures. Anyone?
Oh.
No.
Wow. Wait, I didn't know what that was.
I was thinking package.
I read it as it comes. No, I don't need your pacture. I like talking. It communicates sincerity. Going down. That's how he ends it. Going down, and that is strictly platonic. Johnny.
Amazing.
I wanna rape you down. That's strictly platonic.
Oh my God, you
can't stop. You can't stop.
This guy loves it.
It's strictly platonic. Strictly platonic. Strictly platonic. Don't talk about that.
Oh my God! How about a big hand for Brian Posehn, Dawn Olivieri? That is our show. Join us on Twitter, Live from Future. You can also check out livefromthefuture.com. We'll be back soon, my lovelies, soon. And you can check us out there. And Dawn and Brian, amazing guests. And we will see you very soon. Now get the hell out of here! Get away from me!
Whoa.
Actually, would you sign this?
You just got angry.
Would you sign your name, Dawn?
That's our show. We're gonna say goodnight. We'd like to stay forever, but it just ain't right. That's our show. We're gonna say goodnight. The guests were all so funny, yeah, they sparkled in the light. And then when Stu said that joke, everyone was like, ah, that joke is Well, then when Brian Posehn and Dawn said that joke, they were like, oh my God, that's the funniest joke I've ever heard in my entire life.
Say what's up to Camper Dank, X-Suit, X-Jesus H. Macy, Woozle, Wireless, Taco, WestJet, Wesley, Vegs, USC Mike, Unicorn Farts, Tyrope, Timer FX, This Is Really Ace, The Real Taco, Danny Kahn, Telemundo, Stroller, Societal Spoon, Sneaky Pinky, Sergeant Silent, Servo, Telemundo, Senor Shutter, Sean O, S. Carol, Rocky, Real Network, Kim Wagner,